Hey, what is going on, folks? It is Obscure Mics back at ya, and I've got another vintage microphone for Vintage Week here on Obscure Mics. It is the Telefunken TC600. I believe that this was used maybe for tape recorders. I'm not 100% on that, but it's a vintage small diaphragm condenser microphone with this battery box. Takes two 9-volt batteries. And I'll show you that box real quick. It is a box with a cord, and the microphone has a several pin connector that plugs right in to the box, and then the box has an XLR output that you plug into your mixer or whatever it is you're using. And I'm really hoping that the noise doesn't come through on the video, but there is a significant amount of noise coming into my headphones. It's like that electronic chirping, like RIF interference. You might be able to hear it, you might not. Either way, it's there, but I have this microphone, so I've got to do it. I get that sometimes with certain mics on the Rodecaster Pro. I don't know if it's my fourth input or if it's just the phone interference or computer, but for some reason it just seems to happen. Let's go ahead and do some tests on this thing. I know that I've thrown some plosives into your ears, and I apologize for that. But let's go ahead and see what we've got here on this microphone. Bear with me, plug your ears. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pineapple pizza. I'm trying to do it softly even. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pineapple pizza. When you get right on top of the Telefunken TC600, this is what it sounds like when you're right on top of the TC600. Oh yeah. And let's go ahead and do some off-axis rejection. This is in front of the mic. Now we're going to do 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 90 degrees again, and then back around to the front of the microphone. I've got it inside the InnoGear universal shock mount. Link below if you want to grab one of these. $6 on Amazon. Click the link. Help support Obscure Mics there. Help support Obscure Mics there, Sonny, won't ya? Just won't ya? Sometimes I say stuff that makes me want to make fun of myself. I am hating the breathiness coming across this microphone. I'm trying my best not to put plosives into the microphone. So yeah, this thing is overall so far pretty unusable, in my opinion. It's cool. It's vintage. I got it in a box of microphones. It just kind of was in there, and I was like, oh, cool, Telefunken. Oh, cool, yeah. Let's go ahead and throw some processing on this thing to see what we can get it to sound like. And I will say, even though it is a condenser, because of the 9-volt battery box there, you don't use phantom power. It won't even work with phantom power. You use it without. The batteries provide the voltage to it. Here we go with some audio processing on the Rodecaster Pro. All right, we got compression, de-esser, big bottom on the microphone, and my God, what a difference that makes. That is one of the biggest differences I've ever heard on a microphone, unprocessed to processed. This thing comes alive when you put processing on it. Now, even though it does come alive, maybe if I have a windscreen on this thing, maybe then I can Peter Piper the hell out of it. Still comes through. I don't know. Maybe this is great for instruments, which I know pencil condensers are usually for. But as far as voice goes, I just don't see a lot of point in the battery box. It's a cool old vintage mic, and maybe it sounds wonderful on some instruments. Have at it is what I say. I want no part of it. But Vintage Week must go on, and I have vintage mics laying around. Sneak peek at the next one. Silvery. That's all I'm going to show you. That's all I'm showing you. The TC600 from Telefunken. Let me know what you thought of it, I guess, in the comments down below. Yep, that's what she said. Right down there. I'm ready to get rid of this one. If you want to buy it, maybe you know how to use it better than I do. Not my thing. So breathy. It's making me antsy. I've never had a mic make me just nervous. It's making me tense. I got to get out of here. I hope you guys have a good one. Obscure Mics. Vintage mic for sale. Come get it. Peace out.